Vin Gonzales, a relatively lesser-known character in the Marvel Universe, made his debut in Marvel Comics Presents number 127 in 1994. Created by writer James Owsley, now Christopher Priest, and artist Mark D. Bright, Vin is part of a fascinating series of characters that explore themes of crime, morality, and heroism, but his journey through the Marvel Universe also stands out for his tragic yet redemptive arc. As a character, he has been both a hero and an anti-hero, offering a compelling narrative about redemption and the consequences of one's actions. Vin Gonzales was introduced as a young man working as a police officer in New York City. Growing up in the rough streets of the city, he had witnessed the difficulties of law enforcement, often finding himself at odds with the darker side of urban life. This dichotomy between his duty as a cop and the harsh realities of crime became a significant theme in his character development. Vin Gonzales was portrayed as a man caught in the moral gray area, struggling to uphold the law while also dealing with the overwhelming corruption he encountered within the force and on the streets. His first significant appearance was in Marvel Comics Presents number 127, where he was featured in a story titled The Vigilante. In this narrative, Vin Gonzales becomes involved with the vigilante group known as the Punisher. While his role was relatively minor, his involvement with Frank Castle, the Punisher, showcased the internal conflict that defined Gonzales as a character. Unlike Castle, who took a much more brutal approach to dealing with crime, Vin tried to uphold some level of morality, even as the events around him continued to push him toward increasingly extreme measures. Throughout his history in Marvel Comics, Vin Gonzales' role remained relatively underutilized compared to more prominent characters, yet his presence was important in providing a different perspective on the world of superheroes and vigilantes. His arc touched on themes of justice and the personal toll of fighting crime, which resonated deeply with the Marvel audience. His time with the Punisher, in particular, showcased his moral conflict. Should he take the law into his own hands and become a vigilante, or should he continue to be bound by his duty as a police officer? One of the defining moments of Vin's journey came when he became a vigilante in his own right. He took on the name of the Gonzales and started fighting crime as a lone wolf, trying to balance his sense of justice with his growing dissatisfaction with the corrupt justice system. His personal vendetta against those he saw as the true criminals, particularly those within the system, allowed for a deeper exploration of his character's morality. In a world filled with larger-than-life heroes and villains, Vin Gonzales was an everyman struggling with much more relatable issues.